to the Palace de Justice. Ugh. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. You feeling nervous, Falcon? Yeah, because we do not have all of the evidence. We're missing 2 witnesses. One of them could be a killer. That would be bad if we have to have them, so. We have... Oh, what have we learned about Prince Juan? What do we know about the real murder? Nothing. The thing is, we're getting dialogue that specifically is making it sound like, oh, we don't have the evidence. Which, 1, this is normal. It's supposed to be like this. Or 2, this is the dialogue you get when you don't have enough evidence and you're just screwed. So, hopefully it's not the second one. Easy there, Falcon. We can do this. Oh my god, that is so loud. Senior Falcon, I trust everything is in order. Why is it so loud? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. I don't remember it being this loud last night, and I have not changed the settings at all. Absolutely, I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial. Is it super loud for you guys? It might just be me. Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see. Bring the truth to light, you say. An admirable goal. No more jousting at imaginary giants. Oh my god, it is so loud. All of you, cease your yammering. The door is opening. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to play without my headphones in. This is so loud. Here we go. Buena suerte, Senior Falcon. That means good luck. We will. Oh my god. Ignore... Hold on. Okay, it's super loud, even on my side stream, so I am absolutely going to turn this down real quick. I don't know why it's so significantly louder than last night, but yeah. We're ready. We're not ready. Oh yeah, the Edgeworth of the game. Chicken Boy. JJ. Severn. Nervous? Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. The whole courtroom is nervous. Oh! Whoa, cool your feathers, Falcon. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be a perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. Hell, we wrongfully convicted an innocent person last trial. And that hasn't really been brought up. They're kind of just in jail because for whatever reason we haven't owned up to it. But this is back before the trial has even started. I'm wondering if this is going to happen twice in a row, if we're just going to convict innocent people. Why, you pompous tail, posture perfect. Wait a minute. The judge is a wolf. This is a rigged court. This is rigged. Oh my god, I hope that's addressed, that the judge is a wolf this time. He was a bird last time, right? Psst, Falcon. What is it? Is it me or does the... Yeah, exactly. This is not the same judge as last time. He's a wolf. Oh no, there's gonna be bias. And we saw that one extra scene that... It was like an optional scene, and... they were wolves conspiring together, and one of them, I think, looked like the judge here. So, I think even though Don Quixote, even though that's not his real name, did it, he said he took the blame because the flower girl was going to do it because she owed a debt. He took the blame. And at first I'm like, well, wait a minute. Maybe he didn't actually do it. Is this some big cover-up for something else? Because the whole time he was trying to say he was the Prince of Spain, and he's not. There's actually no active Prince of Spain, apparently, at this time. So... the fact that the judge apparently is going to be in on it makes me think that he's just going to get away with murder. So, yeah. It's a different judge to the one who resided over Dame Cataline's trial, you doofus. Oh, still, it's a little strange, isn't it? It's very strange. It is a little, I suppose. Watch the entire jury be wolves. Okay, never mind. There's actually not a single wolf on the jury. There's a, I think that's a dog. On the, next to the hippo. Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over this case. Where is he? Oh yeah, and there was another character that was apparently not getting along with Judge Maxime, which it didn't feel like he was that important of a detail. I can't remember who though. Judge Maxime has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs. That doesn't sound suspicious. But rest assured, us Assiers, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury, that I am more qualified to fill his shoes. Oh god, you're an asshole too. Without further ado, let's get the show underway. To the trial of Prince Juan Criado, who stands accused of murdering Major Howell of conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call! The defense is present and ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Good. Very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy. Well, but don't judges love that stuff? Well said, Your Honor. I expect that. Once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, and the trial will be over in 5 minutes. Didn't Von Karma just say that? He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together. So we're all on the same page. Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand. Very well. I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call upon Inspector Just Voloretti. Oh. We didn't see him this chapter, right? Step up to the stand, Inspector, and recite the oath. Yeah, we didn't see him this chapter. I swear to speak without hatred, without fear, to tell the whole truth, but nothing but the truth. Please recite your name and occupation for the court record. My name is Inspector Just Voloretti. I'm a servant to the law, a scourge of the gutter rats. That'll do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before. Whoa, Kakariko really is going for a speed record, isn't he? Now, can you tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th of January? Of course. At 10 o'clock, Getikuzu the bird, in the morning, I was called to the Louvre Grand Gallery by one of the King's Royal Guards. Did he just say o'clock? There, I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Felipe, the corpse of Major Howell with a rose in hand, and around 24 citizens. I don't know why I read Major again. The citizens and the king himself all attest to seeing Major Howell taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand and then promptly dropping dead. I went to the morgue, uncover upon inspection of his corpse. I say inspection. I keep switching out words that are not there for some reason. The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howell died of poisoning. Aside from a prick upon the finger, there was no sign of external harm to Major Howell's body. Therefore, the poisoned rose must have been the cause of death. Putting the pieces together, that does seem very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions. Damn! I was hoping that the coroner's report would determine that the guy died from a freak heart attack or something. That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we aren't so lucky. Something else must be amiss in the old bird's testimony. Alright, I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine the witness. Falcon, wasn't it? Don't waste the court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie in a witness stand. Ha! I want to accuse the inspector of lying. I just want to make sure that every base is properly covered. Sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it. For now. Go on, Falcon, do your cross-examination. Cross-examination! So last time we were able to ask all the questions and it wasn't a big deal. This time though, I'm worried if they're going to be more strict. Again, I'm not sure if there's like a potential lose state here where we can just straight up not win. Because we don't have all the evidence, I don't think. We never went back to the chocolate place because I messed up and was asking them about the wrong people. I feel like we should have way more evidence than just these 5 pieces. Well, what we know is... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So, it was a little misleading. I was thinking we were missing witnesses. But, no. It's just for whatever reason, the next 2 people, apparently, are going to be the blank spots. Because Nathan here was already filled in, so it made me feel like we missed people, but whatever. Okay, I guess we're fine. It's just very interesting that even though we never got the rest of the information at the chocolate place, and there was something else that I missed. We were supposed to go back and talk to someone else. We never did. We ran out of time. 69 francs. Alright, well, let's ask questions. At 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, you say? Correct. 10 o'clock. Let's not even waste time on that. From the time you were called, how long did it take you to arrive at the crime scene? Around 5 minutes. I happened to be in the neighboring Palace Royale at the time, though it was a simple journey. I'm guessing that Major Hal would have been dead for around 10 minutes by the time you arrived. That would be a fair estimate. Plenty of time for a bad guy to slip away, huh? That's definitely a possibility. I don't think that the court would appreciate my wild speculation, so... Sure. Okay, let's see what happens if we quit. Correct him. Surely you meant to say 10 o'clock. I beg your pardon? You clucked like a chicken. Do you really want to kick off this trial by picking on petty pronunciation peculiarities? No, okay. Suppose not. Let's skip the clucking nonsense and get down to some real lawyering. No. Next question. Major Howell. Spectre, I'd like to ask you about the victim, Major Howell. Who was he? It's curious. Oh, shit. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I think he was... Hold on, let me see if I can see on the side. It says... Oh yeah, it says we spent this whole investigation basically not knowing who Major Howell is. So, who was Major Howell? He was a royal guard, a well-respected dog who was getting on in years. I was not friends with the man, but I met him on several occasions. In the past, at banquets, royal meetings, and the sort. Major Howell was a stern, no-nonsense fellow. He was a good man. His wife and children no doubt miss him. No doubt. Thank you for the insight, Inspector. Yeah. You know, I've been thinking that as well. What if Major Howell, like, was the actual intended victim here? We've been treating this case as if he intended to murder this target. Oh. If the actual target was King Louis Felipe. But there's never a possibility. What if the killer was trying to murder Major Howell from the very beginning? So, the dog, Don Quixote or whatever kind of name he gave us, he said that when he took the blame for the girl, which I kind of think she might have still ended up killing him, but he's taken the blame, and I don't think he ever really full on said that he did the killing. It's just he was there and was like, well, I'm going to take blame for this. What's interesting is whether or not, I don't know, I guess it wasn't addressed one way or the other, whether the target was the king or not. I mean, she would have to owe some really serious people if the target was the king. And from that one cutscene we got that was like a bonus scene, it kind of makes me think that maybe Major Howell was the target, in the fact that it seemed like the target was supposed to be the king is what they were going for. Possibly. Also, the king is a penguin, he's not a dog. If he was a dog or a wolf, that would be kind of more of an inside job. JJ, stop talking. You just did something very stupid. I can explain why and humiliate you in front of the whole court. Okay, tell us why it was stupid. I honestly don't think it was stupid of a question. Alternatively, you could retract the question right now, and I will save you humiliation for another day. No, I'm not retracting my question. I think that is a very good, logical thing to ask. I know a bluff when I see one, Severin. My question stands. Okay, here goes. The myriad of reasons why your question was unfathomably stupid. Alright, list them. First, it doesn't absolve your client of any guilt. Yeah, we know. The defendant was intending to murder Major Howe. Listen, it's important to know who the actual, like, if this was intentional or the wrong person was in the way. For numerous reasons. For one, well, obviously the king would be on high protection regardless, but it's important to realize if this was meant to be a threat, as in kill someone else but make it look like, yeah, we were going for you, or this was just a failed assassination attempt. Those are very important things that we need to, at least for the sake of, you know, the king and all that, to find out whether or not this was the case. If the defendant was intending to murder Major Howell, then he is still guilty of murder and will likely face the same punishment as before. Again, that is true, but we also need to get to the bottom of what, like, the actual situation was. Second, doesn't make any sense. Nobody has a motive to kill Major Howell, but plenty have a motive to kill the king. That is true. We don't know anything about Major Howell. Alright, I get it. Third, many citizens attested to seeing the defendant deliberately try to approach the king himself, not the major. The intentions were clear to everyone present. Fourth, prosecutors, that will do. Defense don't ask such stupid questions. I really feel like this is logical thinking, and that this is, like, I feel like they're trying to throw us off. Maybe not the prosecutor, because, you know, his job is to get our defendant a guilty verdict, which is, you know, that wouldn't have changed anything regardless. However, we already know that the judge is potentially in cahoots with this whole situation, which makes me feel like this is not just, like, I feel like this made sense, and that this would come back at some point. Or not. Maybe everything that I just talked about was complete nonsense and it didn't matter. I feel like it works. I think for the sake of potentially the story it works, but hey, last time the damn person who we defended was the actual killer, so who knows with this game. Two dozen people saw it happen. Spectre, you say that around 24 citizens, all of whom attest to seeing my client deliver the poisoned rose. Oh boy, when you put it like that, the situation seems a little dire. Okay, so they all saw him do it. Like, they all saw him with the rose, which I guess I didn't realize. I thought they all saw him standing over the body, which, I don't know, I thought that was what was established, that he was just standing over the body, and then everyone else kind of came up and was like, oh, look at him, he's on top of the body, he must have did it, type of ordeal. Correct. We collected precisely 22 testimonies, and there were no major inconsistencies, unless all 22 testimonies were from dogs. Yeah, the assassins are trustworthy, all of them. I saw nothing to give me doubt. Surely there's a possibility that the citizens were bribed or threatened. That is what I was just talking about. Falcon, I can understand having doubts about 1 or 2 testimonies, but are you really trying to say that 22 people were coerced? Hey, that's not too illogical. It's definitely a possibility. I think it is. Monsieur Falcon, I know a thing or two about corruption. I've seen plenty of liars during my lifetime as a police officer. A man can be bribed or threatened into reciting a lie. Perhaps 5 or 6 can maintain a consistent story. But 22? The seams of the lie would show before then. It's just not possible. I mean, if all of their stories add up, that does make it seem a little less likely to be the case, but Because it is true. Getting 22 people to all tell you the same story, if they were investigated or questioned individually, that's... It depends on how elaborate it is. If it's very basic, potentially everyone can remember and say the right stuff, but if it's like a detailed story, that ain't happening. Hell, even like 2 people can sometimes not keep on the same story that they're trying to sell. Defense, don't waste your time by bringing up stupid possibilities, you stupid bird. It's a farce! Oh no, I lost favor. Hey, I thought that was a good thing to ask. We keep getting these lose favor things, but I feel like they're all very relevant. Well, what did they say? Highlight some favorite details. What exactly did the testimony say? He says, citizen attested to seeing the king and his entourage approaching the new painting in the Grand Gallery. They each heard the king deliver a short speech, which was on the subject of progress and societal improvements and whatnot. With some applause, then Prince Juan stepped out of the crowd and approached the king with rose in hand. Each person then saw Major Hal take the rose from the prince, and each person saw Major Hal promptly drop dead. See, at the very beginning, I think it was said that whatever the poison was, it couldn't have been instantaneous. But this is, like, they're pushing it right now as if it was, which I feel like we're gonna bring the fact up that it couldn't have been instantaneous, at least that's what they said at the beginning. I see. Some of the descriptions of the man's death were quite graphic. He convulsed, twisted, spasmed, said one witness. His mouth frothed like he was a rabid lunatic, said another. They already said that the whole rabies thing was out of the question, which this doesn't sound like rabies anyways. Thank you, Inspector. I think we get the picture. No, wait, no, never mind. Yeah. Alright, get the poisoning. Said the coroner determined with certainty that Major Hal was killed with pipe poison. Correct. He said the signs and symptoms were textbook. There's no possibility that his death was natural. Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was? He was not certain. First, the coroner hoisted that it was a plant-borne poison, like that of an aconite flower. But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted that it was atypical of aconite. Consequently, he suggested that it may have been some newly engineered concoction. See, that's another thing, that it could have been a new poison that nobody knew about. Which, that would give more logic to it being actually truly instantaneous, but I still feel like there might, that might not be the case. It might just not have been even the flower in the first place, if you think about it. And newly engineered poison, you say? Well, that reaffirms that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt. Indeed. Yes, how was he poisoned? Via the flower. Finger was pricked by the poison rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing this. Is there any possibility that he was poisoned by something else? What an absurd thing to say, JJ. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die. What are you suggesting? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning? That's exactly what I'm saying! I don't even care if the jury hates me even more. I'm getting to the bottom of this, damn it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt that Major Hal was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause. I think so as well. Unbelievable. The fact that all of these points that are being, like, crapped down by the prosecutor and the jury makes me think that we're actually, like, in what the game is kind of pushing us to, we're on the right track, I believe. Or it could just all be wrong, and everything I've said has been apparently bullshit. Unbelievable. A total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of the poison on the thorns of the rose itself. That could alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, the poison delivery mechanism. He could have been a different poison. Uh-oh. Ooh, actually, I can't tell him that. But, fuck. I dread to ask, but why not? We didn't check the rows for traces of poison. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? They didn't even check. Ha! Well then, we have all of our credit back, even though no one's probably going to give us credit for it. Well then, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous spot. We prick the finger of the defendant with the rose. There's no poison on the rose, and Prince Wong lives, and he's free to go. If the rose is poisoned and the prince dies, but that's it. Wait, the prosecutor cannot propose this. This is insane. But that's okay, because the punishment would be just infitting of the crime. Oh, and the judge is 100% on board with it. Okay, maybe the rose actually is coated in poison. What is this, a witch trial? This is in America. Oh god. Hey, to be fair, the French court system did do this stuff all the way up until like the 1900s. And the witch hunt, or basically the concept of witch hunting was pretty much dead by the 1800s in America, so this is about flipped. Don't at me in the comments, I know what I'm talking about, okay? I swear. That's not how we do things here. Call me if I was JJ, it was clearly a joke. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. Sure, the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence. Well, hurry up and do it. We're in the middle of a trial here. Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all. Are you shitting me? Why is that? Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by the police force. We burned it. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, 1840s, give them some credit. There's no extreme, like, there's no, like, laboratories and shit. But, oh my god. This is an example of incompetent people doing a bad job. I'm brain melting right now. I know what I'm saying. What's kind of sad is that this type of stuff still happens to this day. Evidence gets contaminated, evidence gets accidentally, sometimes purposely, destroyed. It's just, oh my god, how can people be so bad at their job? Yeah, such unprofessionalism. If we have no way to know whether the rose is poison, then this whole trial ought to be called into question. Nice try, JJ, but for the process of reasoning by elimination, we can deduce with almost certainty, but that still doesn't mean it was actually poisoned. This is just a guess. Come on now. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning. Wrong. There was someone else at the crime scene that could have contained poison. Something the investigative police blindly overlooked. Was it the damn chocolate? Oh my god, are you shitting me? This is coming back. We didn't get a whole lot of detail on the chocolate because I guess I accidentally tried to talk about everyone, even people that aren't in this case. And the guy got tired of it and told us to leave. Yeah. What am I supposed to be looking at? It is paper. Wrapper to a piece of chocolate. It was found in the Louvre, the Salé de Tiber, to be precise, and we can date its consumption to the day of the incident. You're not suggesting that Major Hal ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died? I most certainly am. Pretty convincing. Yeah. The problem, though, is that we really don't know anything to do with the wrapper. There was a mention of chocolate up when we played blackjack, but they just seem to be two characters to play blackjack with. I don't feel like they're coming back into the story, right? But there was a mention of chocolate there, I think. Do you see the wrapper of the crime scene for yourself, Inspector? This wrapper was inside like an urn or something in the Roman section of the museum. The police force did not have time nor resources to trawl every piece of trash at every crime scene, I'm afraid. In other words, you overlooked it. Outstanding unprofessionalism. The prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector. Very disgraceful. This is a kangaroo court. I offer my apologies, Your Honor. One sec, let me... a little bit. I don't know. My apologies, Your Honor. I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damn job properly. So I can fake the evidence. Get off the witness podium before I kick you off myself. As you wish. I'll take my leave. Until next time, monsieur. Oh, God. Let me get this straight. The chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene. Correct. Wait, was it? I thought the chocolate wrapper was found at the Roman area, which was not the crime scene. You have reason to believe that it was consumed on the date of the incident. I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to satisfy... willing to testify if need be. Willing to satisfy. You have a food we witness. I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Falcon? Oh, I see. But do you know for certain that Major Hal consumed this chocolate? I hope it's not something stupid that the fact is that he was a dog, so he just died. If it's something stupid like that, I might uninstall this game. Well, that is a fact that we are still investigating. I see. And do you have evidence that this chocolate was in fact poisoned? Again, that is something that may require a little more time to definitely prove. So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Hal consumed some poisoned chocolate. Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter. That's weak, even by you, JJ. To be fair, this is kind of a very loose piece of evidence. We don't even know if it's his. Let's move things along. I have another witness I'd like to summon. He is a man who claims to have an excellent view of people going in and out of the Louvre at the time of the incident. Is it the porcupine? I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley. Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath? Who's this? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Alright, the oath. I swear to speak without hatred, blah, blah, blah. Please state your full name and occupation for the court record. My name is Toussaint Kingsley. I'm a person who fishes. Fisherman. Person who fishes? So you're a fisherman? Oh, that's how it is. I thought the French justice system was better than this. Wait, what? Beg your pardon. Here comes Toussaint Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly, he must be a fisherman, because didn't you hear? All kingfishers are fishermen. Oh, God. Didn't he just tell us he was a fisher, though? And, can a man not carry a fishing rod, wheel, and bait without being branded a fisherman? Look. The prosecutor is carrying a riding crop. Clearly, he must be a horse jockey. Is it a riding crop? What? I don't see it. Is this another Von Karma reference? Oh, for pity's sake. Fine. We can list your occupation as person who fishes, not fisherman. Thank you. Actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severin? I've never seen you ride a horse. I don't know, JJ. Why do you, a 30-something-year-old with no health problems, carry a cane? Oh. This is veering quite far off the course. Could the prosecution please get back to the questions? Because canes are a fashion statement. Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingsley, is it true that you were nearby the Louvre at the time of the incident? Yes, I was sitting upon a railing at the Pont des Arts. The Pont des Arts? That's a new bridge that's just a stone's throw from the Louvre South entrance, correct? That's correct. What were you doing there at the time of the incident? My taxes. I was fishing. Kingfishers, am I right, Falcon? Spare us, and you can't say that. That's racist. So would you have plenty of opportunity to see the people who entered and exited the palace? Can you tell us who you saw? Well, it was a busy place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m., I saw the king, Louis Philippe himself. Into the building, he was surrounded by his entourage, of course. Then around 9:30 a.m., I saw the shifty-looking fox lurking around the entrance. Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of the term shifty-looking. It's a vague and biased description. No, really, he was super shifty. I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. Oh my. I saw him take out a rose and carefully rub the stem. Rub the stem of the rose, you say? As if you were applying something to the flower, perhaps? Well, monsieur, I really shouldn't speculate. Of course, it was wrong for me to ask such a leading question. Yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting some sort of powder on the stem. Well, even I wasn't expecting such a bold admission. Members of the court, it seems like what we have here is a direct witness of the defendant readying the murder weapon. The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, and yet here we have a man who saw the poison with his own eyes. I smell perjury! You do? No question. You saw a shifty-looking criminal wearing poison and cackling near the... Yeah, that actually sounds like nonsense, after kind of what we know so far. That's not believable at all. I think you might be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Toussaint's story into doubt. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Really? This nonsense? You're the damn judge. What do you mean nonsense? You just heard the witness directly describe the client readying poison on a rose. What is there to question? There's a whole lot to question. I'm just trying to uncover the truth, Your Honor. Oh, fine. Do your thing. Go on, Falcon. Go make a fool out of yourself. Oh my god. Like the statement to question. Okay, I guess this. Monsieur Kingley, you say that you were sitting upon the railings of Pont des Arts on the morning of the incident. Yep. Monsieur Kingley, you have a good view of the Louvre South entrance. Oh, didn't you? Excuse me. Yeah, the Pont des Arts is a great vantage point for seeing the Grande Galerie South side. What about the other entrances? The other entrances? You mean like if you're entering the Tuileries Gardens or the Place des Carousel? I couldn't possibly see those from the bridge. It's not relevant. Monsieur Kingley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with flower in hand, and that's what counts. What if he's in another entrance? What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Louvre from... Oh god. Shit. I don't think I looked at the map well enough. The big what if. Do you have evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from the north? Well, no. Perhaps you keep your pointless speculations to yourself. Agreed, defense. Please cease with this blatant time-wasting tactic. No! Damn it! I should have picked the other one. Don't give up, Falcon. You're onto something. I am? Yeah. There's no way Prince Juan used the south entrance. Think harder. Okay. Hold on, let me... Where is this? Okay, the Louvre is the box. Square area. Great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side. Our assistant said it's not possible he could have used the south side. Why? What is that? Pont des Arts is the bridge underneath. You can't see my mouse cursor, but I'm kind of motioning there. Why couldn't he have used the south? If you're entering from the Tuileries, where's the Tuileries? I don't specifically see where that is on the map. Or entering from the Place de Carousel. I don't see where that is either. What? It's the Jardin de Tuileries, which that's a different place. I don't know, I can't really tell with this map. From the west? pretty much the same thing, right? Oh wait, no, this is different. As a matter of fact, yes I do. I have definitive proof that Prince Juan approached from the west, not the south. Oh yeah, the book page. I forgot that's where the book page was at. I'm doubtful too. Go on, JJ. Show us this definitive proof. Yeah, Prince Juan entered from the Louvre from the Tuileries Gardens. Book page. Look at this! A book page. Page 44 of Don Quixote, specifically, was found just outside the Louvre's west entrance. This proves nothing. I'm not done yet. Take a look at this. Don Quixote. This is a book that Prince Juan had been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he has had it on his person for some time. Yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You realize what this means, don't you, Severin? That the defendant present in Tuileries Gardens prior to entering the Louvre? This also means that, in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south! He cannot possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley from Pont des Arts. What? I know what I saw, Monsieur. The fine fairy falcon, but maybe the defendant took the long way around. One can still travel from Tuileries to the Louvre south entrance by walking along the river. An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to see the pre-murder scenery? Let's not say silly things, Cocorico. Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to mislead the investigation. Now you're the one who's blindly speculating. Tell him. It is not blind speculation, it is a viable hypothesis. You're finding logic, aren't you, Cocorico? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between 2 seemingly equal hypotheses, we must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumptions. Which of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out of his way to the Louvre south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered and he took the long way around. Wait, didn't we disagree he went from the west entrance? What? How dare you? What nerve are you to lecture me on such basic philosophical... Oh my god! Philosophical... Oh my... I cannot say this word for some reason. Concepts. I'll stop lecturing you for when you stop making such basic mistakes. Ooh, tell him. Philosophical. Philosophical. Monsieur Falcon, please calm down. What is the point of all this yammering? The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction. No, everything I said is the truth. I suspect that the witness isn't even a fisherman. I'm not a fisherman. He admitted himself. That's not what I meant. Innocent, perhaps? What a twist. Ooh, we gain favor. Okay. Prosecutor, you have something that you will put this arrogant falcon in place, don't you? Damn. Judge, wouldn't be any more of a biased judge here? I must concede. You concede? On this point, at least. Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key component of Monsieur Falcon's testimony is false. No! This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated that this particular witness is unreliable. But I did see something. I really did. Okay, I think he might have actually did see something. What I'm thinking he saw might have been... Hell, it could have been the damn judge, if we think about it. He's also a fox, so... And we did see 2 other foxes in that one bonus cutscene. Alright, so maybe I didn't exactly see a shifty-looking fox. Okay, never mind. Well, that reverses everything I just said. I made that part of the story up. The very important part is the part you made up? Okay. But I see a swan lurking around the south entrance on the morning of the murder. Oh, the flower girl. A swan. Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything you say now? Why do you say swan? Like, why didn't you say swan the first time? Like, what? Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. We're 10 minutes overdue to start of your first tortoise trial. Is that late already? Curses. I was hoping we could have the case wrapped up in a single trial session. Oh no, is this going to day 2? We're going to day 2 of this trial? It is a shame. Ultimately, an accurate sentencing is always preferable to a speedy sentencing. Yes, alright. I don't need to hear your moralizing. Court will resume Friday, the 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Don't be late. Wait, are we gonna be able to investigate even more? What? Prosecutor, do your damn job. Get the stupid fox a conviction already. Yeah, holy shit, this judge is biased. And I'll now do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor. Well then. Lock him up in the trial, huh? Okay, well, the whole me spending 10 minutes talking about how we don't have enough evidence and all that crap, I suppose we're about to go get more evidence, potentially, because we have, I think, gameplay-wise, a few more days until the next trial. Unless Friday's tomorrow, I don't remember. No doubt about that. But something's bothering me. Why would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingsley, lie on the witness stand? Maybe he was coerced. Or bribed. That's just what I was thinking. Maybe the real murderer threatened the fisherman into making up a story about Prince Juan. Let's keep an open mind. Anything's possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about the trial. The judge. Judge Romulus is acting without a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than he is in discovering the truth, but why? Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty? I'm not sure. There must be something else at work here. Excuse me, Monsieur Falcon. Is it this one? Oh no, it's this guy. Sorry to bother you. This letter's just arrived. I think it's for you. A letter from me? I wonder why it wasn't sent to my office. Have you been demoted to carrier status, Rupert? Oh, hotshot Sparrowson. I don't need to be pitied by a first-year dropout. Oh, good. Come back. So what does the letter say, Falcon? It's a threat. A threat made with cut-out newspaper letters. Whoa, I didn't know those things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon. Stop your investigation of... or there will be consequences. Scary. There's no question that this letter originated from Major Howe's murderer. He or she, we just assuming that, he or she must be aware that we're getting close to uncovering the truth. Sounds about right, but why would a person write with a cutout newspaper letters like this? Asking one's handwriting would be the most common sense. Although I can't help but wonder why they would bother, since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to. Do we, though? Do we have anything that has people's handwriting on it? No. Maybe we will during this next investigation, which I think we're getting to? Well, we're still going ahead with our investigation, though, right? What do we just put? Nope. Yep, absolutely. The lawyer were deterred every time they received a threatening letter. They would never get any work done. Besides, only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, you're right. Let's make those days count. Well then. We have more investigation to do. By the looks of it, we can only go to 3 places. I feel like we should probably go... here. Oh, hello again. Hi, Mousy. Mousy, we have a message for you. It's from Prince Juan himself. He wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter, whatever that means. Oh yes, the birds have migrated successfully. But if Monsieur, Prince Juan told you that, then that must mean he trusts you. He must want you to take these. Go on, take them. See, could we have gotten these before the trial? These are used train tickets. It looks like 2 people took a railway trip to Vienna. What exactly is the point of this, Mousy? Prince Juan said that it would help you with the trial. See the names? See the names? Gauchoir, sign. Nicole sign. Sign's the name of the swan. I recognize that surname, but I don't know who these people are. Neither do I really. Mazero, I mean Prince Juan, just told me to book train tickets for these people and then to make sure they caught the train. So that's what I did. Strange, I'm not sure exactly how those stuff are supposed to help with the trial, but I should keep hold of them just in case. Interesting. Okay. So this next trial, I mean this investigation day is gonna be pretty quick. Now let's go to the chocolate place. Alright. Okay, now we can ask. I think we got more than one chance this time, but I'm going to ask about. Wait a minute, can we not see the murder victim? Oh, if we not have a portrait of the murder victim? Unless, wait a minute. Major Howe. Have you served a member of the Royal Guard by the name Major Howe? No, Monsieur. Are you sure? Yes, Monsieur. I have served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory. What does that mean, Falcon? Have we lost our lead? Not necessarily. It just means that Major Howe didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. So the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's what we want to find out. I see. Served a guy from Zimbabwe. Let me think. I have no idea who could have bought it. I don't think it was Juan, but I think we're gonna ask about him. All I can think about is the judge? Have you ever seen a hairy wolf in judicial robes named Judge Romulus? Yes, Monsieur. Alright, have you ever served... Wait, did you just say yet? Oh my god. The judge did it! Oh my god, that cutscene was more important than we ever could have thought. Yes, Monsieur, a judge in judicial robes. I did serve a person like that a little while ago, on the 6th of January to be precise. Oh my god, the judge did it. How are we gonna convict the judge? Did he say or do something suspicious? Not that I can recall, Monsieur. He was a pleasant fellow. Big toothy grin. Bought 200 grams of classic dark Belgian chocolate with a custom filling. Custom filling? Some type of caramel. He provided it himself, although he unfortunately did not have enough for me to sample. Hee. He was poisoned. The chocolate was poisoned, I'm right. The whole time. What does this mean, Falcon? Well, we shouldn't make assumptions. It may just mean that this judge liked to eat chocolate. But if the judge's purchase is related to the rapper at the crime scene, then... Monsieur Hagglesack, do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romulus' receipt? Oh, we're gonna match... Well, we actually don't have any handwriting to match from the letter, because we got newspaper cutting clippings, but yeah. We also wouldn't have been able to even mention Judge Hagglesack in the first investigation of this trial, because we hadn't met him yet. Huh. So there was literally probably no one we couldn't even mention that he would have been like, oh yeah, I remembered him, until now. Is it okay for us to take it, Monsieur? Absolutely. Memorizing the receipt's contents is trivial after all. Added it to the evidence folder. When you look at this thing, Judge Romulus signed it in green ink. Green ink? I knew Judge Romulus was shady, but what truly villainous people write in green? I know, that is pretty villainous. Thank you very much for your time, Monsieur. You have been enormously helpful. Just because he's an elephant. I'm glad to be of service. I wish you the best of luck with your case, Monsieur. Oui. Alright, there's one. Oh! Okay, guess we have to go back to our office. I feel like we went to the important places, though. Well, what would have happened if we just straight up didn't go to those places? We went to the other places instead. It would have made the time progress. Like, at that point, would we have been stuck? I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is going together nicely. We didn't manage to work out Prince Juan was hiding, but that's okay. I'm sure everything will go smoothly at the trial. Okay, maybe we would have found out where he was hiding if we went to one of the other places, maybe? Still got one day until the trial, but how will we spend it? I suppose we could revisit the Louvre, or maybe we should just place our cards at... Oh. You seem quite quiet, Barrison. Falcon, we need to talk. What's up? So I was doing some faking. Dangerous thing to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we're missing a crucial piece of evidence. What evidence would that be? Well, we know that Major Hal consumed a piece of chocolate before he died, and we know he died from poisoning, but we still aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause. That's true. If we keep pushing the chocolate theory, Cocorico will almost certainly bring that up. So I thought to myself, if one were to consume the wrapper itself, oh my god, did he do it? Does Barrison eat the damn wrapper? That could work, but incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Barrison? Maybe. Oh, he didn't do it yet. Okay. Stop those thoughts right now. I'm not going to let you potentially kill yourself just like that. I knew you would say that. That's why Oh my god. 45 minutes ago. Oh god. Sparrowson. Sparrowson! Oh lordy. We have to save Sparrowson. Doctor, is Sparrowson okay? Oh god, look at that thing. Well, he's not conscious right now, but he is stable. I think he's safe to say your friend is not on his deathbed. Oh, thank god. Oh, god. How do you say this happened again? It's a long story. Lawyering, occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison causes? I have no idea. I'm an expert in mental health, not toxicology. Went to a psychologist? What? I have sent for a specialist. What should be here by tomorrow morning? He will make a full assessment. That's good to hear. Thanks, doctor. Take good care of him. Wait a moment. There's a matter of the bill. We'll discuss that later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down. I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands. Oh, this is terrible. What the hell was Sparrowson thinking? I can't win a case like this. You, I found you! Did someone say something? Running around like a headless chicken, you're one tricky lawyer to find. I told you to drop the investigation, but you wouldn't listen. Who's speaking? I can't see you, Muzzer. Step forward. Alright, I'll step forward. It'll be the last thing you ever see. Uh-oh. What? I don't hear anything. Au revoir, JJ Falcon. Are we dead? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is just nighttime. I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up. 1, 2... Whoa. Did it work? Her? Her again? What? Can't believe how easy you were to fool. Don't tell me. What? Wait a minute. Why is she back? I put on a cutesy voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up. I made no mistakes. None. I made no mistakes. I did my duty as a lawyer. Your duty put an innocent man on death row, Monsieur Falcon. Hope you're proud of that. Oh, he is tripping. She's not actually here. Okay. Oh, we're just thinking of our mistake. Where are you going? Out of my way, Severn. I'm not done talking to Dame Cataline. It wasn't my fault. Is that the excuse you make after all of your failures? I'm not making excuses. Failure after failure after failure. No desire to improve yourself. You're a joke of a lawyer, JJ. Don't call me JJ. That's all you have to say. Huh. How pathetic. You didn't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow. My peepaw? I'll prove you wrong. I can do better. Oh, it's you, Sparrowson. Have you come to berate me too? What? No. I'm just here to tell you to wake up. Wake up, Muzzer. Wake up. Time to put a little makeup. How could you hear me? I said wake up. A new day. Come on, Muzzer. Wake up. Okay, this is just where we were. Apparently. This is where the map loaded in like that. I said, wake up. You're starting to worry me. Ah! Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure whether I would have to find a doctor or a mortician. Oh, my head. Where am I? The Pont des Arts, you know, by the Louvre in Paris, France. I just fished you out of the sign. You nearly broke my rod doing it. Wait, I know you! You're the disrespectful lawyer guy. Giro Falco or something. What time is it actually? What day is it? You hit your head pretty hard, huh? It's the 21st of January, and around 9 o'clock in the morning, by my reckoning. Oh no, the trial! I should have been at the Cour d'Assises 10 minutes ago. Well, you're running late. Take it easy, Monsieur. I'm sure there'll be understanding. Maybe if I sprint. In your condition? That would be stupid. Take a seat. Clear your head. I'll go get some dry clothes. No time! Wait, Monsieur. At least take this before you go. Was this a dip pen? Oh wait, it's a modern fountain pen. A bone handle, a gold nib. This is very fancy. Thanks, Monsieur, but this isn't mine. Really? Are you sure? You're holding it pretty tightly when I found you. I was holding this? Then I suppose it has to be mine. Fountain pen has been added to your evidence folder. Thanks, fisherman. I owe you one. Don't call me fisherman! Interesting. I see. At 9 o'clock, I believe it's time for a roll call. And that being said, I'm going to end the video for YouTube right here because this is potentially day 2 of the trial. I'll see you in the next one.